In today's society, we are constantly bombarded with messages of perfection and strength. We are told to hide our weaknesses and flaws, to present ourselves as invincible beings who can conquer anything and everything. We live in a world where vulnerability is seen as a weakness, a sign of inadequacy. We are taught to hide our struggles and put on a facade of strength, even when we are crumbling on the inside. The first step in finding strength in weakness is acknowledging that we all have weaknesses. No one is perfect, and that's okay. It's important to realize that our weaknesses do not define us, but rather, they make us human. They make us relatable, and allow us to connect with others on a deeper level. One of the main reasons why we often see our weaknesses as something negative is because we compare ourselves to others. We see someone who seems to have it all together and think that we are lacking in some way. However, everyone has their own struggles and insecurities, even if they don't show it on the surface. It's important to remember that we are all on different journeys and there is no one standard of perfection. Embracing our weaknesses also means being vulnerable. It means being open and honest about our struggles and flaws. This can be scary because we fear judgment and rejection from others. But by being vulnerable, we not only allow ourselves to be seen for who we truly are, but also give others permission to do the same. By sharing our vulnerabilities, we can create a sense of connection and support with others. Another aspect of embracing our weaknesses is reframing our mindset. Instead of seeing our weaknesses as something negative, we can view them as opportunities for growth and learning. Every challenge and struggle we face can teach us valuable lessons and make us stronger individuals. It's all about shifting our perspective and seeing our weaknesses as a chance to improve ourselves rather than a hindrance. One of the most powerful ways to find strength in weakness is through self-compassion. We often beat ourselves up for our shortcomings and mistakes, but self-compassion allows us to be kind and understanding towards ourselves. It means acknowledging that we are human and it's okay to make mistakes. By practicing self-compassion, we can build a stronger sense of self-worth and resilience. It's also important to remember that our weaknesses are not a sign of failure. In fact, it takes great courage to acknowledge and work on them. It takes strength to face our vulnerabilities head-on and strive for improvement. By embracing our weaknesses, we are taking control of our lives and not letting them hold us back. Finally, finding strength in weakness means accepting ourselves unconditionally. We are often our own worst critics, constantly striving for perfection. But the truth is, there is beauty in imperfection. Our weaknesses make us who we are, and by accepting ourselves fully, flaws and all, we can tap into our true potential. In conclusion, embracing our weaknesses is not a sign of weakness, but rather a step towards true strength. It takes courage, vulnerability, and self-compassion to acknowledge and accept our vulnerabilities. By reframing our mindset and viewing our weaknesses as opportunities for growth, we can find the power within ourselves to overcome any challenge that comes our way. So let go of the societal pressure to be perfect and embrace your weaknesses. They hold the key to your true strength.